Okay, so I just recorded a video on my phone out in my backyard talking about tools that are easy to use that have a big impact. And I use the example of this blow up house my wife and I just bought for all our nieces, nephews, kids, and family to create memories. But basically, the video was about creating video, using video as a tool to build trust with patients in your community and get more traffic to your office, more TMD and sleep patients coming into your office, trusting you for the solution they're looking for. Video is absolutely, if this is not in your arsenal of tools that you're using, you are severely crippling yourself in growing your TMD or sleep practice. It's one of the easiest ways to build trust, like I mentioned. And just getting out your phone and literally just recording yourself on video is one of the simplest ways to create trust. And this is a tool that I wanted to show you guys today that I use for our company, where we can edit that video using AI and create professional looking videos with subtitles and B-roll and music and all those things if you wanted to do something like that. If you feel like your videos lack a little professional editing touch. I'm not a professional video editor, but this tool is amazing. It's actually called Submagic. And I'll put a link in the description of this video for you to go to that. But I'm going to show you how easy it is to edit a video in real time. So I'm going to say generate captions. I'm going to upload a video. We're going to go like this. We're going to drop, get out of here. Get out of here. All right. We're going to drop, let's see. We're going to drop a video in there. Okay, perfect. All right. We're going to click generate captions and I'm going to hit pause while this does its thing. So something really cool that this software does is you can see kind of the check marks. It's going to add emojis. It's going to highlight important words. AI is analyzing your speech and deciding, okay, what do we want to highlight in a color that's more noticeable? Where do we want people's attention to be attracted to? So this is one of the really great things about AI generated video editing is that it can do an incredible amount of work in a very, very little amount of time. So I'm just going to hit the play button here real quick so that you can kind of see what this video. This thing is an actual monstrosity. Look at this. Look how big this is. My wife convinced me to buy this. Okay. So that's just part of the video. Obviously, I get into how that's connected to business strategy for a sleep and TMD practice. But what I want to show you, which is really, really cool, is you guys heard a lot of background noise in that. There's fans blowing. This is a blow up house. So I can come in here to the audio and I can say, clean the audio, and this will automatically take out all of the background noise. Now, I like very, very quiet music in the background of my videos because I think it adds depth. And you don't have to do this. This is just me. I'm showing you what options are available. I want to use this song by the Gorillaz. It's a song that I listened to in high school, and I really liked it. And I think it kind of goes well with the summary feel of the video that I have. So I'm going to add that music to my video, but I want the volume to be at like 15%. I've found that that's kind of the best place. And the music in this song doesn't really start until like 22 seconds. So I'm going to say I want it to confirm the start time at 22 seconds. Let's see if this is still cleaning audio. Okay, so the audio is cleaned. You're going to hear no background noise anymore. It's really cool. This thing is an actual monstrosity. Look at this. Look how big this is. My wife convinced me to buy this. But you know what? It's one of the best purchases we've made for our family in the summertime. So you can see no more background noise, just a small amount of music and my voice very, very, very clear. The next step I'm going to do on this video is I'm going to add B-roll. B-roll is like where the camera footage goes away from me and it goes to like some general footage of like a dentist talking to a patient or something like that. So what this is going to do, AI in Submagic is going to automatically split up my speech into segments that make sense for B-roll footage. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this button, Magic B-rolls, and it's going to ask me what percentage of my video do I want to be B-roll versus the video of actually myself. So I'm going to take this down and I'm going to say, let's make 30% of the video B-roll, and I'm going to use premium videos, and I'm going to hit generate. And what you're going to see is it's going to automatically add these B-rolls into the video on its own. And I want to show you how you can edit these B-rolls if you don't like what it chose. So let's go to this one really quick. And if I just click there, I'll see what this looks like.
This little pool, bouncy house, water park thing is responsible for.
Okay, that's fine. I think that one looked good. Let's see. Get your phone here, record yourself talking about your practice, talking about your patients. I don't know that this video, I don't know what this one's doing.
Just get on camera. It is the quickest way to build trust.
So I don't like the video that AI chose for this. I'm going to change it, and I can do that by clicking the Edit B-roll button right here on this video, and I'm going to say Change Media. And I want to, so the search phrase that AI chose was person filming self on camera indoors. And that's great. What I don't want is I don't want people dancing in this video, but I do want person filming self with cell phone. Let's see what comes up on that. Again, I don't want people dancing. That's, if you want to dance, that's fine for you. But I want to find a video that makes sense for my market, which is professional. It's not going to be, it's most likely not going to be silly. So let's find a person who's recording themselves on a phone that makes sense. Let's see what this video looks like.
Just get on camera. Yeah. It is the quickest way to build trust online, and it's the easiest tool in the.
Okay. So there, those two, I think those two videos are great. I might add another one. Let's see, if I want to add a B-roll somewhere, just because I think it'll look good, I can click that little folder button with the play button, and look, they have a medical professional talking patient care, which is fine, but usually these are doctor focused. Here is one with a dentist, which I think would fit well. So I will go ahead and let's see what that video looks like.
Talking about your practice, talking about your patients, talking about how you treat TMD, talking about how you treat sleep, and talk about the successes you had. Get on camera. It is the quickest way to build trust.
Okay, something I'm going to do. I'm going to reduce the sound of this music down to 10% because it's a little loud. So
to build trust online, and it's the easiest tool in the.
Perfect. So there it is. We got all of our text, all of our music, our B-roll. We cleaned the audio. If we want to do like on this B-roll, we can do other features like add a zoom effect. You can do a crash zoom, or you can do a smooth zoom in. And here, I'll show you what that looks like.
Talking about your practice, talking about your patients.
It's just really, it's little features like that. I encourage you guys, try a free trial of SubMagic and see what you can do with video. I think the trial version may put a watermark on your video, but the actual full year membership is very, very affordable at around like $500, and it's going to be a huge tool to help you accelerate your video and social media presence, and give you a look that is familiar to people online, while also allowing you to share information, stories, and things that build trust. And again, this is the quickest way. If you do not have a video strategy in place for your practice in sleep or TMD, you're literally shooting yourself in the foot, because this is the quickest way to build trust and value with patients. They're going to go on Google. They're going to go on YouTube. They're going to go on TikTok. They're going to see if you're present on those platforms. So you have to be there if you want to accelerate the growth of your sleep and TMD practice. So if you have any questions, post them in the comments. Be sure to like this video if it was helpful. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. But I'm going to post a link to SubMagic in the description. And if you're nervous about creating videos, I put together a resource that has over 100 topical subjects on sleep and TMD, along with bullet point scripted talking points for you to record in those 30 to 60 second videos that help you create trust with patients and accelerate the growth of your practice. And you can use those in paid advertising campaigns. You can use it to grow organically. But if you want that resource, I'm going to put my email in the description below as well. And just use the subject line, sleep and TMD scripts, or something like that. Email me and I will get that resource to you so you can start your video and video editing journey and building accelerated trust and closed cases with sleep and TMD. So God bless.